got something a little unusual up here between Arcturus and Izar.
Shouldn't be anything between Arcturus and Izar except open space.
Well, there's something there now, and it's solid. It's reflecting light.
Hello?
Richard,
Jonah.
is your telescope up?
No, I haven't touched it since I got back.
You better get over here. Something you must see tonight.
I'll be right over.
Oath.
I had a beautiful dream. Tell me. Take a look. I saw it right through her own eyes.
There are many Sisters of Mercy convents, but we'll get right on it.
Nathan. I want her heart.
Can I help you folks?
Can you tell us which is the window of Isaiah Hayden?
Why?
Oh, we'd like to park where we can see him. He's going to court tomorrow, and we're here to pray.
All of us are.
How could it have just popped up overnight?
At first I thought comet or asteroid, but in the past 3 days it has tripled in size.
Could we be watching the birth of a star?
Star on steroids, getting bigger and brighter every moment. And I bet your nun would say the birth of this star in the east is a sign of the second coming of the Christ.
Well, she believes Christ is here. And this star in the east, when it's viewed from the Holy Land, the Earth's rotation, it wouldn't be in the east, it would be in the west.
They know Hayden. They know his network. Maybe they know something about Hawk. Who's taking him, where, and why?
They're in the witness protection program.
I'm not asking about where these people are. I don't need to know that. I just want to have a phone conversation with them. Boyd, look, we've been through this before. Time. Time is everything now.
You call the switchboard at 6 p.m. You tell them you want my bypass, you punch in this code, and you answer the voice menu. You will be given a cell phone number that will only be good till 6:15.
Thank you.
That's all I can do.
This is WKSB, News for all of New England.
In Boston today, security forces at Wilton Penitentiary were prepared for an onslaught of national media and local spectators here to get a glimpse of Isaiah Hayden on the way to his first court appearance. But few expected the hundreds of pilgrims, as they call themselves, drawn here in a show of support for the cult leader and Satanist, alleged to have sacrificed the 12-year-old daughter of Harvard professor Richard Massey in a brutal satanic ritual.
No question, this case is a potential star maker. Certainly for Assistant DA Nelson Boyd, whose mettle will be tested by defense counsel Nathan Volk, known for defending high-profile cases of hate crimes and terrorism, which often collapse before ever going to trial.
There's a rich tradition for this sort of case in this state, where in Salem County, citizens were once jailed and executed based on hysterical claims they practiced witchcraft. My client has been jailed on just such claims, brought by a man who is suspected of kidnapping a brain-dead child from a hospital in Miami, Florida, just as he kidnapped my client from the streets of Santiago, Chile, just as he is now on a quest worldwide to kidnap Jesus Christ himself.
That was Nathan Volk, and this is Susan Welsh reporting.
It's so good to see you, Josefa.
And you.
I can always count on you to smile when all looks lost.
All but hope. Hope is never lost.
You found the child?
No, we traced him to Patmos, but he was gone when we arrived. We don't know where. But there are eyewitness accounts of the miracles that he performed and of his powers to heal. Some of the healings were undone, which led me to doubt. But then I met the mother.
She's alive?
Yes.
Listen, I'm confused. The healings were undone?
Yes, but as in the scriptures, by the foot soldiers of Satan. So man will put it to death as man has done before.
See, what holds your belief?
Anna Teresa. You know, Torvald, ever since I was a little girl, I've wanted to meet a saint. I'd imagined it completely differently. I'd imagined perfection. She's young, she's innocent, she's flawed, she's... You know, perhaps she's as Mary was. But when you look in her eyes, there is such truth. I know that she is the Virgin Mother of the child that we're looking for. All we have to do is to find the child.
And all the while, Satan rages, and the devil plays in the fields of the Lord. More miraculous pregnancies, dozens of them, called in from every point of the globe. Argentina, Peru, Africa, reported by ministries of health, the Red Cross, Doctors Without Borders. There's a woman from Romania who wrote to me herself. I had her flown to a hospital in Canada. I'd like for us to go see her.
But all these are Virgin Mothers.
No, I didn't say that.
But you said miraculous.
And I'll say no more until we've seen for ourselves.
Using this, we can pinpoint the exact location of whoever answers my call on a cell phone.
Yeah, that's what it's designed for. The FCC requires cell phones to have global positioning to trace 911 calls. So, call anywhere in the world.
Hello?
Rubio, where are you right now?
The office, why?
Hang on.
You want the address?
No, I'll find them.
What is it that I'm looking at right now?
People asking for directions. Cars, planes, trains, ships at sea.
Ships at sea.
We'll just isolate our little call. And bingo. That's your address?
It's impressive.
So that took us 12 seconds.
Thanks, Rubio.
We'll need to keep him on the line at least that long.
We've only got a 15-minute window, 6 to 6:15, so I'll be back at 5:30.
Okay.
Samuel. Hey. Come up here and see the lives that are gonna go on without you. Look. Scorched by the fires of passion, she deserted young Hawk.
That's my mom.
And what bliss did your mother discover moving into a house with no room for you? Just for your replacement, who slumbers in her womb. You want to go to her? Go ahead. Step out of this truck. Go down on that porch. And say, Mom, I'm home. And we'll never bother you again. Hawk, we'll have to take the one that's inside of him.
Why?
Because a bargain's a bargain. That's how we play. For everything given, something's taken away.
You take her baby away?
A bargain's a bargain. That's how we play.
You can come, you can go. But we own you either way. Try it, Sam. Remember, a bargain's a bargain. You give us up, it'll be taken away. How you doing?
Car registration?
Absolutely. There we go.
You're Harold Clement?
I am.
And these people?
This is my wife, Cleo, and my little brother, Sam. Have we offended?
Open the back.
Whew. Cold one out here, ain't it?
Open the tire well.
All right.
No firearms?
No, sir. We're Mormons.
Why isn't Sam in school?
We're Mormons.
Out-of-state driver parked alone in the backcountry this time of year? A lot of bloodthirsty guys are out here pushing the season.
The season?
Deer season.
Well, we're Mormons.
What did you say your name was again, son?
Sir, he's profoundly hard of hearing.
Well, tell him in sign language. You speak sign language?
I sure do. Sorry, am I pushing the season?
Today is a day that friends and family of Lucinda Massey have been waiting for, particularly her father, Richard Massey, to see the man who admits only to practicing his religion come into court and answer for the unconscionable murder of an innocent child. Unrepentant, Isaiah Hayden faces justice.
The security agency sent me.
You're early.
I like the cold.
Can I see your security clearance?
Okay. I have to check the car.
What happened to Gavin?
He left.
You the new guy?
I'm the new guy.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
All rise. Presiding Judge Arlen Kane. This court is in session.
We adhere to the Constitution in this court and do not mix church with state. But I will say, God help whoever is responsible for the charges brought forth this day.
I would like to speak about that, church and state.
Your presence here today is not for speaking, but listening to the charges brought against you.
I would like to speak about that, though, when there's time.
You are charged with 6 counts of criminal felony. 1 count, house imprisonment. 1 felony count, conspiracy to kidnap and transport across state lines. 1 felony count, criminal battery. 1 felony count, conspiracy and torture. And 1 felony count, premeditated murder in the 1st degree. How do you plead?
Oh, I can speak now?
You will answer guilty or not guilty.
Well, what for? I mean, with all due respect, Your Honor, I'm in a prison full of people who sat here and did exactly what you told them to do. Did their faith in your laws, their blind obedience, make any difference?
Be quiet.
Well, did it? Or the other false prophets elevated on stepping stools to play Almighty God?
Order!
Behold the fury on the day of wrath when the true ruler of man reduces the hypocrites to dust. Beware of that day.
That's enough.
For their flesh will rot where they stand, and their tongue will rot
Take
in their
him out
mouth.
of here. Shut him up.
And that is the first smart thing you have said, little man. Because my words will make the walls of your prison crumble. Because the word is like a caged bird. And once it is out, there is no calling it back.
Get him
and
out
the
of
word
here.
from my cage is holy war! Holy war! Holy war!
Go.
They're picking up. It's busy. No, it's not going through. It's not going through.
Here. Try mine. Try
Okay,
mine.
great. It's ringing.
Hello.
This is the phone company, and if you could stand by, we're setting up your new number, and we'd like to transfer it over directly with you on the line. No, it's a new system, actually. It's a way that we hope you can save some money on your household bills. And no, I can't have any way to call you back, so no. I really wish you wouldn't do that, sir. Because sir, please, no, I don't have. I lost him.
We got him.
3457 Main Street, Alpine, New Jersey. That's just 5 hours from here.
Now, our sonograms are state-of-the-art. We've taken some very detailed pictures. These pictures were taken in Romania. It's outdated technology. You'll find it very hard to read. It might have gone unnoticed, except for her story, which no one believed.
What was her story?
She was raped.
Mrs. Juno, tell the story for us, please.
Can you tell us your story?
It was night and storming. And there were many, and I was alone. I could hear them. This was not voice of man. Other voice. This was not man's feet, other feet. And I ran into the garden, but I could not see. And they hold me down. And I cry, please, cry. I cry, please. And I see, this is not a man. This is a beast. Where is God? Where is my God?
God is with you. God is with you.
I think you should see this.
I pray for you. Torvald, what does it mean? I know Revelation's chapter and verse. I know what it predicts, but this I don't know what it means, and I don't know how to deal with it.
No, it means that the game is escalating. That miracles, heaven sent, are being answered with miracles from hell. How to deal with this? None would know, except a scholar of the dark side, Bugenhagen, and he's gone.
But I mean, his work, his writing, someone must have it, no?
No. They say he took it to his grave.
You can build your muscles all you want, but power comes not from the physique, but the strength of the soul that lives within. And that soul is born of discipline. Not theirs, ours. We are joined in a brotherhood of discipline, for we are all brothers here. Our fate is the same.
Dr. Massey's office?
It's Sister Josepha. Are you in front of your computer?
Uh-huh.
Yes, could you tap in Bugenhagen for me? Bugenhagen. It should be under exorcism.
Whoa. Cool.
He was last in a line of 15th century exorcists. He disappeared about 10 years ago.
The Holy Land. Taking with him an irreplaceable trove of scholarly works in the art of satanic combat.
If you could find out where he was last seen, who he was with, and the names of anyone who might know where his papers are.
It's Astaroth. I found the child at Sisters of Mercy in northern Pennsylvania. How you wish it to be done?
Put some pressure on them to try and make a run with her. I'd rather avoid the attention of turning a nunnery into a slaughterhouse.
Don't forget the reprints.
It's too late to get an enlargement made.
Sorry, we're just about to close.
This one.
Andrea?
Mm-hmm.
Look. Hey!
Wait, just wait! I just want to talk to you. Listen to me. My name is Richard Massey. Lucy is my daughter. I just need your help. Please. I just need your help.
I have a flower delivery for a
What's the name?
Olivia Baudry.
There's no Olivia Baudry here. Sorry.
Yes?
We just had a flower delivery for Olivia Baudry.
We didn't know what was going to happen there. We were afraid of him. We still are. We didn't know what he was going to do until he did it. We couldn't stop it. I don't know how to talk about it to you. It's nothing I would want to hear if I were her father.
Do you have a child?
Little girl.
So if you could save her from something like what happened to mine,
I'd do anything.
So would I. Another's been taken.
Her stepbrother. We saw on television.
Is there anything you know that could help him? Help me find him.
Is he a virgin? If he's Lucy's replacement, he has to be pure.
Replacement?
As the offering. He considered her perfection. He wanted to tutor her, prepare her, but she wouldn't cooperate. She loved God. It made him very angry. You made him angry too. He called you arrogant, blasphemer. He'd looked at many children and he took her to humble you.
What kind of offering was she supposed to be?
The birth of the unholy child.
Birth?
What? The blood of a virgin must be spilled on the altar.
When? Where's this supposed to happen?
Nobody knows when or where, but that's what Lucy was for. Maybe her stepbrother now, as a sacrifice at the birth of the Antichrist.
Dr. Massey to see Isaiah Hayden.
Officer O2, open 346 Alpha.
Call if you need help, Dr. Massey. Otherwise, we'll be looking the other way.
Richard, good to see you.
I'm gonna make this short.
Hey, I'm just grateful you could squeeze me in. I know you've been traveling a lot lately. But listen, anytime you're in the Boston area, please feel free to... Could you bring me some toothpaste next time?
I want him back. More than I want to see you die.
Do I hear a deal in the offing?
I spoke to the district attorney. He says that he'll consider an insanity plea.
I'd have to be insane to agree to that.
This is your last shot at a lifespan. You can read, you can write, you can preach. And you can live to an old age in a hospital facility.
Sounds so attractive.
Just listen to this.
No, you listen to me. We've got him, and we're keeping him. And you know what? He likes it. He took to it like a tick to blood. His teachers say he's doing excellent work.
I know why you took him and why you took her.
Really? Are you a believer now? I think I liked you better as a fool, lumping Satan in with Santa Claus. Do you think he's a joke now?
You took my daughter for this.
Open your eyes, Richard. It's a battle of the gods. The nun speaks to heaven. I speak to hell. And you who worships matter that matters not, think you're better than us all. You blaspheme her God, you blaspheme mine. I took your daughter to bring you to your knees. Do you still want to save me, Richard?
I can't save you. But I know what my daughter would have said. May God have mercy on your soul.
I actually believe she did.
Henry, I'm at the court. reports. Your email said 4 o'clock. It's now 4:22. Henry, it's 4:35. I'm hoping something awful happened to you, and that's why you're so late. Henry, I didn't mean what I said about something happening to you. I'd die as you know if anything happened to you. Because you're the only one who understands me anymore. So be okay. Okay? Henry, you won't believe this creepy guy out here.
That's what he's been carrying inside.
Hey! Are you there?
Oh, yes. We'll be here for the rest of your life, Henry.
Where is he? Is he in yet?
Look what I found.
I've got to speak to him.
I found the world's expert on Bugenhagen. He's even writing a book about him. Daniel Gorin.
Hello?
Hello, Dr. Goran.
Speaking.
Yes, this is Sister Josefa Montefiore.
Sister Josefa Montefiore. I knew we'd meet someday.
I'm in urgent need of some information.
I've got the key to all the information you need.
Ah, well, shall I come to you?
Meet me in Prague. The Narodny Museum. Oh, and can you bring Dr. Massey?
I don't know. He's dealing with a problem right now.
Well, that's why he should come. Urge him to. It may be his only hope of finding the boy.
I see.
Peels off the edge. The sin you have chosen to mark your life with will vanish into the abyss with the life of a man who called himself Hawk.
If his body survives, it will be a Samael, immune to God's judgment for all eternity.
And what sin did Hawk choose above all others, for which his God would never forgive him?
Let his stepsister down. He was late because of basketball. I forgot to pick her up after school. She's dead because of it.
He let Lucinda down. Think about that as you fall.
Forgive me.
Of a rising star isn't always about red carpets and Academy Awards. Today, it's about a phenomenon astronomers are calling unprecedented, the accelerated formation of a new star. Though skeptics say it's an optical illusion and will soon pass away, others are convinced it's here to stay. In either case, as information becomes available, we will search...
Hi, this is Mark Rubio, Dr. Massey's assistant.
It's Mother Francine, Mr. Rubio.
I must speak with Sister Joseph or Dr. Massey.
We need help here right away.
Well, they're on a plane right now.
Somebody sent her flowers here. Somebody knows she's here.
But the point is you're okay, right?
The point is, we're not. Look, we will try to manage this, but anything that you can do, I would deeply appreciate.
I don't know. Listen. Where are you?
The mathematician in me says it doesn't add up. An archaeologist half a world away holds the key to finding Hawk. Makes as much sense as thinking you can hold Armageddon at bay.
Do you know why the Dead Sea Scrolls were hidden away?
No, I don't.
Because centuries ago, people believed that Armageddon was at hand.
But it wasn't, was it?
Well, perhaps it was, but people like us, who didn't want to give up on humanity, managed to put it off to another day.
Ti stiamo cercando, piccola.
Sanctum salve, Filio laquas carve, larasage, fiarvam crit calalio, hoya oya leal satani.
Sister Josepha?
Yes, Daniel Goran. This is Dr. Massey.
How do you do?
Dr. Massey, welcome to Prague. This way, please. Archaeologist, astronomer, and nun. Will you be surprised to hear that they have astronomers, nuns, and archaeologists on their side as well?
Sir, I'm sorry, but we've come a long way. You said you had information about a boy that I've been looking for.
I said I have the key to the crypt of Anatol Bugenhagen.
A world racked with violence, hit by terrorists again, targeting a holy shrine at a time of worship, as if to send the message, there is no spiritual or physical sanctuary left in the world. Casting doubt, the religious community could possibly make a difference in the climate of terror that escalates each day.
I thought I might hear from you.
Time to announce.
It would put us at risk, Torvild.
The world is at risk. We need to let them know we'll put ourselves at risk with them.
A spokesman in the ravaged town of Qumran said that the dead are the lucky ones. They at least no longer have to live in fear.
In local news, the start of jury selection in the murder trial of Satanist Isaiah Hayden drew outcry from a group calling themselves Citizen Advocates for Religious Freedom. The appeal of this protest seeming to grow day by day and leading to...
We're all in our prisons. Imprisoned at birth by the rules of rich men who fear what is planned by their God and mine. But what does it take to be there on that day when the Savior is come to show us the way?
I am the predator, and this is the prey. Say it.
I am the predator, and this is the prey.
Hi, Vamapafai, hoi.
I Vamiphi Hoy.
It takes but one God and one gun and one key to leave at the head of an army with me, or serve a life sentence here thinking you're free, thinking you're free, thinking you're free! Thinking you're free! Thinking you're free! Thinking you're free! Thinking you're free!
I am everything. This is nothing.
I am everything. This is nothing.
Guilt is the most useless of all human emotion. Don't say it. Just do it. Extinguish life, Sam. With your teeth and with your hands.
Everyone makes his deal with the devil, and he's open for business right upstairs.
Are you Mother Francine? I'm Mark Rubio. Hi. Oh, wow. This place is beautiful. Is that an orange tree? Did you know oranges are grown on lemon trees?
What an odd thing to say.
This place is incredible. Just incredible. I could live here.
I brought Mr. Volk. Let him through.
A visitor came. Maybe he'll try to drive out with her. They have much security in there. 12, 15 with Kalashnikovs.
Mr. Hayden is impatient. We're eager to shut her down.
We never imagined we'd come under siege. Well, now, we're trapped in here.
Sure you can't call the police?
We've learned from past experience that Saitani are everywhere.
Saitani?
Soldiers of Satan.
Well, look, you got a good sturdy gate out there and a lot of security. Maybe they're not even coming. So far, so good, right?
I heard of a man who fell from the top of the Empire State Building. As he passed the 23rd floor, someone shouted, "Are you all right?" And he said, "So far, so good." Your intentions are appreciated, but they will come, Mr. Rubio. It's best if you leave before that happens.
Bugenhagen's last days were spent working on the culmination of his life's work in the darkness of an underground cave. After his death, his body and his body of work were hidden away somewhere for posterity. I believe I have stumbled upon it in a cemetery on the outskirts of Prague.
And you have the key?
Not yet, but it's being offered on the black market at a price I can't afford, which is why I called you.
For the money. What does this have to do with the boy that I'm looking for?
The boy's likely being groomed as a sacrifice at the birth of the Antichrist, which is the name of the book Bugenhagen was writing. La naissance de l'Antéchrist. If it is there, you will learn when and where the birth of the Antichrist is to take place. Get there in time, you'll find the boy.
How quickly can you get the key?
Cash in advance, within the hour.
I'll call Mr. Eklund.
He's a vulture. It's all about money. He's read about us. You're funding my loss. Now he's exploiting us.
Perhaps.
And you're just going to pay.
You know, you are willing to risk your life, but yet you're not willing to risk being wrong. As a scientist, as a man, how far can you go if you're afraid of being wrong?
So, what's she drawing?
You see, we cannot make any sense of them.
Can she just go on forever like this? If I could use your fax, I should get these off to Prague. Let Dr. Massey know I'm here.
Upstairs in my office. She will go on forever. But not like this.
Mother Francine! Get upstairs! Go upstairs!
Come with me.
Where?
To save Olivia. Diana, go upstairs. Go upstairs. They won't hurt us if they get what they want.
Wait, I thought you said we could save her.
So we will. Pray that the Lord, who looks down on this action, will find it merciful and forgive me. If not, better I should face the consequences than should she. They are Saitani. They will mutilate her body, as they did Lucinda. This will ensure that she has left it by then.
There's nothing else we can do?
Go take her hand until she can take God's own. Take her, God. Please be merciful to this beautiful soul. Welcome her into your loving embrace. Allow her to sit at your right hand, for she has served you well. Your goodness and mercy will follow her life. Take her, God.
Please take her. Take her. Please. Take her.
Please, God. Mercy will follow
You
her.
guys are gonna have to wait a minute. You guys are gonna have to...
This is a young man I told you about whose sister's on a list waiting for a kidney. I told her we were good at securing organs.
It's a phone call away, Roy.
Thank you, sir. I'll repay you when I can.
They'll be coming up at 2 o'clock today, Roy.
38, open up 2A715.
Roy. Don't be late.
Evkrowie, Tom.
To prioporic.
Anything I should know before I leave?
Just that your Dr. Massey has led us to the mother of the Patmos child. And she's now back in our good care.
Donna Teresa Sabron?
Sì.
Donatella Sagrit, sono dell'assistenza sociale. Si sente bene?
Mi hanno lasciata qui, i frati, e non sono più tornati.
Sono stati arrestati mentre cercavano di rapire un bambino all'orfanotrofio.
Il mio bambino.
Sarebbe in grado di riconoscere il suo bambino, Anna Teresa?
Come potrei non riconoscerlo?
Allora venga con noi, l'aiuteremo a trovarlo. Prego.
I thought you might not come.
Did he get his money?
He negotiated directly with Mr. Eklund here. Dr. Massey, a fax for you.
Thank you. It's Olivia.
Can you make it out?
It's like a bird about to be taken by an arrow. This... I have no idea.
Rubio's with them.
Good evening.
Good evening. Please get in. Even in life, Bugenhagen lived in a kind of grave. An underground cavern where he worked in darkness, even after his candles were extinguished, fearing death if he stepped into the light of day.
So he was murdered?
A dam burst, flooding the cave. Everything in it thought to be lost until rumors led me here, where, if we're lucky, he took 5 centuries worth of family secrets to his grave.
What's the pipe?
A sprinkler system is my thought, indicating something of value inside.
The book, I hope.
Oh my God. It's a treasure trove.
It's all here. Everything.
The book. What does it look like?
Hard to know. It might not even been bound.
Scrolls. Hundreds of them.
The Enochian daggers. Imbued in religious ceremony with the power to inflict fatal injury.
Is this a box?
No seams. Just a chunk of wood with some kind of design on top.
Just placed at the head of the casket. What's that?
Okay, let's find what you need and go.
Hi, it's gas.
All right, get out.
This needs to go.
It's not worth it. Come on, let's go!
Run!
Where's the book? We didn't find the book! Let's go!
I've almost got it!
Get out, now! Hurry! Come on, let it go!
No, we can't leave this behind. Trust me.
Take this.
No, Richard! The door!
It's rigged!
It's closing!
I got it! Go! Go!
There's astrological charts, geographical charts, political charts, historical charts.
7 scrolls, 7 languages. Sanskrit, Aramaic, cuneiform.
This one's medical. And it's written in Latin.
The heart's on the wrong side.
And no peripheral circulation. Cold-blooded.
Like a reptile.
It's an Ayuda, a satanic spirit in human form. Like a lizard, it can regenerate body parts. Extremely difficult to kill. Vulnerable only in one spot, with one weapon. The Enochian dagger.
Fortunately, we aren't going to need it because we didn't find the book.
The birth of the Antichrist. We still don't know when or where.
Excuse us for a second. Sister, can I need to go home, work with the police. If Hawk's still alive.
Yes, of course, but let's get the scrolls translated first.
Here's the situation. We're dealing with 2 different Armageddons here. You need to save the world. I need to find one boy.
No, I understand, Dr. Massey. It's a call for the sister from Francine May. Hello? Yes, I understand that. And Mr. Rubio? Dr. Massey's here. I'm going to call you back.
Rubio's...
He's fighting for his life. He tried to defend Olivia.
And she's dead.
She died peacefully.
Peacefully. That's good. That's good.
Dr. Massey, this is the point where faith comes in, when there is nothing else to sustain us.
I'll sustain without it.
She had faith.
Yeah, she did.
But then let that be her legacy to you, one small piece of her faith.
Please.
Is it that frightening for you to humble yourself, to get down on your knees and to find her? Because now would be the time, now that she's so present in your heart. Come, please.
That's not where I'll find her. I'll find her looking at the stars or with some small particle of life. I'll find her in the things that I know.
Well, I will look for her here. Because this is what I know.
It's a box?
No seams. Just a chunk of wood with some kind of design on top.
Lampley. Listen, I've got a square grid with 49 equal pieces that can move in any direction. There's a picture in there somewhere, I guess, but I don't know what it is. If you threw it onto your computer, how many possible combinations would there be?
49 times 48 times 47, all the way down to 1, which would give you a number with 62 zeros on the end of it. Importantly, Richard, how will you know you found it if you don't know what picture you're looking for?
Right. Thanks.
Good night.
Where's that coming from?
Cell block 1. Something's going down in C1. Hayden's got Roy. Son of a bitch.
We have an officer down on C1. All standing officers to C1.
Weapon down. We're hot.
They're in!
There seem to be 3 images emerging.
This part is looking like a planet.
Like Livia was trying to draw.
Those could be lunar orbits. And the only planet with this many moons is Saturn.
Perhaps this could be a sunbeam. Do you think?
And look.
Olive branch. There's the dove.
Shot dead. The death of peace.
Oh my God.
What's under it? Wow, it's an Enochian dagger. Something's under that. Look. It's the book.
La naissance de l'Antichrist. The birth of the Antichrist.
We found it.
There's nothing on it.
It's blank.
Sanctum salve, sanctum Saitani. Sanctum salve, sanctum Saitani. Hello.
Hayden, this is District Attorney Boyd.
What a surprise.
Tell us what you want.
I want to go on satellite TV like the Vatican. And every minute I don't get it, one of God's children is going home for dinner.
I pray you're not actually doing that, Hayden.
Oh, I am actually doing that.
That's a big mistake.
Put one on the wall.
Yeah!
Oh no, put 29 on the wall. Anybody know 29 bottles of beer on the wall?
Come on! He's mine! Fortune!
Oh my God.
You only got 22 up here. Give me 7 more.
Well, they say that cleanliness is next to godliness, Chaplain. But it sure does tickle.
So, the X-rays say there's nothing written on it, and there never was.
What do the Roman numerals mean? 2918.
29:18. Isaiah. And on that day, the deaf shall hear the words of the book, and the eyes of the blind shall see.
The eyes of the blind.
The eyes of the blind. Goran said that it was written in the dark. How could it possibly be written in the dark except by someone who's blind?
It's all there. The birth of the Antichrist. It's written in Braille.
28 bottles of beer on the wall. 28 bottles of beer on the wall. 28 bottles of beer. If one of the bottles should happen to fall. 27 bottles of beer on the wall. 27 bottles
Go.
of beer on the wall.
We're green.
27 bottles of beer. If one of the bottles should happen to fall.
Hayden! Take him out!
In the 17th week of Zul 29, Satan is loosed from his prison, amassing the army of Magog.
But that's from Revelation. The amassing of an army called Magog to be led by the Antichrist, an army greater than the world has ever seen.
The devil's handmaidens, Balak and Balaam, shall be midwives to the birth of the beast.
Assuming the form of animals when necessary.
Is this what you are looking for?
Thus enter into record the fulfillment of my ancestral quest, the time and place of the birth. The beast will come when the moon goes dark, on the street of sapphires, silencing the cry of freedom. When the moon goes dark, on the street of sapphires, silencing the cry of freedom.
We're looking for time and place, right? The time when the moon goes dark.
An eclipse.
I'm betting on one of these. One of the moons of Saturn. Place.
The channel of sparkling light.
This must be
the street of sapphires. God only knows where that is.
And this? Silencing the cry of freedom. Yeah.
All right, it's me. Look, I don't want to give you any false hope, but I have reason to believe that Hawk's still alive.
False hope? Hayden's out.
On bail?
Turn your television on. He broke out, along with 95 newly baptized Zaitani. The police are telling us to leave. They're going to keep a man here in case Hawk comes back. But Hawk's not going to come home. Even if he is still alive, now that Hayden's out, his days are numbered. False hope? I'm beyond hope of any kind.
The escaped criminal, Isaiah Hayden, who broke out of prison with dozens of followers last night, this morning taunting authorities with this tape, advocating others to do the same.
My name is Isaiah Hayden, bringing my message to people of all countries, colors, and kinds who are watching from behind prison bars in every corner of the earth tonight. There are 8 million of you who can accomplish what we did at Wilton Penitentiary and join us in an army greater than the world has ever known, an army nation called the Nation of Magog. The only nation to survive the coming apocalypse and hold dominion over the earth forever.
Samaya, come. It is time to meet your father. Not around the fire, through it. Fire the fire, Sam. What does it mean? The passage between what's ahead and what's being. The power to cross, yours alone. Yours alone. It's the
power
fear,
to cross,
not
yours
the
alone.
fire
Yours alone.
that burns to the bone.
It's the fear, not the fire, that burns to the bone.
It's the fear, not the fire, that burns to the bone.
Following Isaiah Hayden's call to arms last night, prison inmates around the world initiated bloody uprisings, a government official here calling the fugitive Satanist a true force of evil that will have to be reckoned with. Authorities say when his demand to be on television was rebuked, he taunted police into creating a smokescreen for his own escape, the boldest and bloodiest in prison history. Hours later, his televised appearance, seen by an estimated 5 million prisoners and
Do you know who that man is, Sam?
7 different languages, inspired prison breaks.
It's your father. Mine too. And Tullius.
Perhaps seeking to join
Does he look familiar to you?
perhaps seeking to wreak havoc.
He killed Lucinda Massey.
A prison official said
How do
he
you
sold
feel
them
about
a
that?
religion of an angry God. who appealed
Guilt
to
is
their
the most
own
useless of all human
anger.
emotions.
Message last night indicating he intends to create an army bigger than the world has ever known.
Jonah,
Richard?
how you doing on our puzzle? Have you found an eclipse on any of Saturn's moons yet?
With the help of some brilliant minds, I think I have. A moon different from all the rest. Sticks out like a sore thumb. Circling in the opposite direction to all the rest at 4 times the speed. A rogue moon, like a rogue star.
When does it eclipse?
Given her counter-rotation and speed, she goes dark for 60 seconds once every 10,000 years.
That's not what we're looking for. We feel there's something imminent.
How's Wednesday night? Her moment is coming up in 42 hours from now.
We've got the time.
Anything else?
Okay, Jonah, try this. The Street of Sapphires. Literally or metaphorically, a channel of sparkling light.
Any more information?
None, except that wherever it is, I've got to be there at the time of the eclipse, 42 hours from now.
Why?
For the birth of the Antichrist.
Ladies and gentlemen, change of assignment. Street of Sapphires. Maybe in the heavens, maybe on Earth, maybe at the bottom of the sea. It is worth an A for this semester, and you have 42 hours to figure it out. Go.
Good morning. I have been asked by His Holiness to make this announcement because I direct the Office of Canonization, seek miracles every day. Today, nothing less than a miracle is needed to end the escalating violence in the Middle East that threatens everything and everyone in God's creation. As rumored, our church, with other churches, temples, and mosques, with their leaders from around the world, are entering into a series of talks at an undisclosed location, soon to be underway.
That's the third clue in the puzzle.
Not a pantheon of the
Silencing the cry of freedom.
gods, a gathering of God's servants.
The peace conference is in danger.
For those who have lost hope.
I'm calling the Vatican.
His name is Enzio Tassoni. Sister Joe was looking for him. Said he'd rescued her Virgin Mother from the police in Athens.
You don't believe her, do you?
He was excommunicated 9 years ago for challenging church doctrine.
A renegade priest.
Forgive me. Nun on the phone insists she has information of vital importance to you. Montefiore?
Sister Josepha, what is so urgent?
I'm fearful that the peace conference is going to be disturbed attacked, that an assassination might take place.
We all fear that. That's why we're taking extra precautions.
No, you don't understand. You can't do anything about this. This has been foretold as one of the 3 events concurrent with the birth of the Antichrist, to silence the cry of freedom.
And what would you have me do, sister, having been told such a thing? Cancel it? If I did that based on your word, it would be you who had silenced the cry of freedom.
I just thought you should know.
And good that we do. We have 6 months to prepare security, so no such thing comes to pass.
Cardinal LeVay, is it truly 6 months away? Because our calculations indicate midnight Wednesday, about 39 hours from now. Sir, if we're on the right track, we'd like to know.
Go to the airport. I'll send the plane. I'll see you at the Villa Mariana as soon as possible.
Ora sancta Dei genitrix, partigna effici Christi. Padre Tassoni, ringrazio Dio.
I didn't know they had taken you.
The bad ones are gone. These are good people helping me find my child.
These are Saitani, Anna Teresa. Do as they say. Find a child, any male infant, and say it is your own to keep your own child safe from harm.
My child is safe. Why not with me?
There are things happening in this world, Anna Teresa.
I want only my child.
Choose any child. If they believe he is yours, they will keep you both alive. With Christ as a hostage, they could own Christianity. Meanwhile, your own child is safe. In loving hands.
You were correct. Wednesday at midnight, the opening gavel comes down, but this is all I can confirm.
Where? There's a connection to the time. Maybe there's a connection to the place.
What possible connection?
What possible connection? Excuse me, but I don't ask that question anymore. What possible connection did my daughter have to a stranger lying brain dead in a hospital? And then what possible connection did that girl have with a shipwreck in Patmos?
You've come a long way, Dr. Massey.
Not far enough. The Street of Sapphires. That's where the birth is supposed to take place.
We took a vow never to divulge.
Torvald, I have never questioned judgment before.
Good. There's no need to start now. The peace conference is hidden away in a place that the Street of Sapphires wouldn't remotely describe.
This is him. This is my child.
Hello?
Richard, we may have found your Street of Sapphires. We're looking at NASA photographs right now of moon reflecting on the water, taken precisely at midnight in 15 time zones around the world.
Hang on. The Street of Sapphires. It's the moon on water.
In 5 different time zones, the moon is low enough in the horizon to cast a straight line across certain bodies of water. The most likely are Lake Victoria in Central Africa, the Aral Sea in Uzbekistan,
And the Sea of Galilee.
yes, the Sea of Galilee is one of them.
That's the one we're looking for. It can't be any other.
How does she know?
Mr. Eklund, please listen. The shores of Galilee. That's where Christ used to preach. And one day a storm grew, and to prove that it was safe, Christ walked on water. By this time it was night. The reflection of the moon on water. I know what that looks like. I saw it when I was a child. I was standing on a dock, gazing at the sparkling path from the horizon to my toes. And I thought, so that's how God helped his son to walk on water, by creating this sparkling path of moonlight.
Do I understand that you chose the Sea of Galilee because of a childhood fantasy you had of Christ?
No. I choose the Sea of Galilee because the Antichrist hides in Christ's shadow, and because he will appear where men of God gather, and because all of these miracles took place on the shore of the Tiberias. That is where the Street of Sapphires is going to lead.
Mr. Eklund, is it the city of Tiberias where the peace conference is going to be held? Because it's likely there that the birth is going to take place. And if you won't confirm or deny it, you're going to have blood on your hands. Because the boy that I'm looking for is going to be sacrificed there.
Put that on hold.
Jonah, stand by.
Midnight tomorrow. It is the town of Tiberias.
Nathan Volk, please.
Nathan.
I'm headed in from the airport with some surprising news. Richard Massey is on the way.
Massey? Kreatsok.
In questi clor nashta. Ixamthrad, Magrit Sash, Magrit Dasht.
Well, this is a blessed event.
Nisuawa Grosh shows.
Oh, I think we can do much better than that. Massey.
An Enochian dagger.
It's from the crypt.
I've never seen a real one.
How can you tell it is?
It's supposed to have lethal effect. I guess you won't know till you use it.
I'm Avi. Welcome to Israel.
Hello, my friend. I'd like you to stay with my friends tonight. They'll tell you their needs. Protect their lives as you would mine.
Flight 642 to Frankfurt is now leaving from gate 6. גברת חווה זילברמן, נא לגשת לדלתת החידון. מיס חווה זילברמן?
We'll meet here tomorrow this time. If I'm not there, the plane's instructed to take you without me.
Do you have to go?
I do. God will bless you, Dr. Massey. Even if you don't want him to. Peace. Just imagine it.
Hoa Saitani.
Maid Vanatanua.
Sait Vanana Sanetti. Semaya.
So this is young Sam.
Hoath Saitani.
Are you nervous, Samad? Oh, don't be. Don't be.
I have a question. How have we gotten this far without being stopped? If there is a Satan, why is he toying with us?
Cat and mouse. Look at Isaiah Hayden for a model. For the sheer enjoyment of instilling fear in men, and fear makes men do the devil's bidding. Fear leads to greed, greed leads to wars. Eventually he will kill, but first he has his fun. This is where it all happened. The miracles in the Bible. But I'm sure you could explain that away.
Given why I'm here, that doesn't really work anymore. Better go find Avi. We should scout the shoreline for the best vantage point tonight. You know, I've come to realize that sometimes you don't know when you're seeing someone for the last time. Sometimes you can regret the things that you didn't say.
Some things don't need to be said.
I don't mind wasting a few words about what's happened and why we're here, what we mean to each other. Okay. How about a souvenir?
No, I don't need one.
Yes, I think you do.
How about this chicken? Here.
Bach. 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 Bach.
This will give you the best view of the sea.
If this moon does what it's supposed to. So, Avi, you're gonna stay parked down below so we can move out fast, right?
I will wait.
It's 22 minutes. Happening. We aren't going to see anything with clouds covering the moon.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
Ed Jesu benedictum fructum ventris tui, nobis post ostende.
Sanctum salve. Elot horas carvel ralzaj. Set
Street of Sapphires. There's an army surrounding it.
We've got 18 minutes. We gotta go.
Richard?
Talk.
Richard?
Hawk.
Don't trust us, don't. Richard! Richard!
Hawk. Come back!
Richard! How could he have found us? Richard, stop!
Hawk! Hold it! Wait!
Richard! Richard!
Wait! Stop! Stay! Hold it!
Reilot. Choas Carvel Ralzas.
Lord, if thou hast sent me here to serve thy purpose, let me do it with courage, whether it leads to Christ or the Antichrist. I will find my way, and I will gladly give my life. A host of unholy cherubs.
Gentlemen, will you take your places? Please. Let us take a moment to pray for guidance, each in his own way. Heavenly Father, we pray that we all will come
Helios es muy sabio. Reilot.
You're safe now. You're safe now.
You're not. Want to make a deal, Richard? Bleed insanity, criminal arrogance, terminal predictability? How did I know you couldn't resist the bleeding of the sacrificial lamb? We're late, Samael.
No. This is between us. You leave him out of it.
It's not between us, Richard. It's between our gods. And Samael here is caught in the middle of it. Samael!
Run!
Did I mention I'm not so easy to kill? Yeah! You can't choke me, Richard. I breathe through my skin. You can't bleed me. My veins are too deep. You can't fry me or freeze me, shoot me or drown me. And unless you find a way no one else has, there's no way to win. Are you watching, Samael? Who's got the winning team? You're made of tough stuff, Richard. Almost as hard to kill as she was.
She's beautiful.
He was her knight in shining armor.
That's what we do when we love. We risk everything.
I want to go to heaven, Daddy. Help me get there.
That's what he was thinking when he choked the life from your child. Where'd you get that? I'm impressed, Richard. But don't be too optimistic. I have a habit of bouncing back. Go ahead, Richard. Give him the taste for blood. Pick it up. Pick it up, Sam. Bring it here.
Hawk, run.
We are the predator. He's the prey.
Hawk, it's me.
We are everything. He is nothing. Go for it, Sam.
For God's sake.
Do what you're trained for.
For Lucy's sake.
Boy, you're my guy, Sam. Do it, Sam.
It's not my name. He's finished.
He's not finished.
Wait here. He will be.
But he's being born as we speak. You can win this battle, but you've lost the war. The one I want to win. Would Lucy approve? You are forgiven. Those were last words. Yeah. What are yours? I'll see you at Easter.
Hulk? Hulk?
Car, go back. Hawk's still out there.
Hawk's safe. Hawk's here. He's worried about you, as was I.
He's all right.
Yes. He's with the doctor that came to see Torvald. He's in there.
Torvald? So, the peace conference.
It was sabotaged. One person died and there were many injured, as was prophesied.
In the birth as well. We didn't stop it.
Did you see it?
The aftermath.
And Hayden?
I don't know if I stopped him. I don't know if he's dead or alive. But Hawk's alive. And we're alive. And Lucy's at peace, so... It's over. Thank God. It's over.
It's not over for me. Because near here, a woman was born who became the Virgin Mother. And her son, Jesus, as a boy and as a man, walked these streets and he spoke of love. And people listened. And they believed that the good in man could create a loving world. And that's why it's not over for me, because I have to find him. His voice has to be heard again.
You're gonna keep searching.
Yes, I am, as I was born to. Like you, with your telescopes and your microscopes.
I'm looking for answers.
Don't think I'm not.
I was walking along the shore for hours to get back here and looking up at the night sky, imagining the awe the first man had when he cast his eyes up there, and I can still have that awe, and I've seen that in you, kneeling in prayer, trying to do what I tried to do, look beyond the farthest star.
But what are you looking for?
The same thing as you, probably. Some reason for it all. The world, the pain, some reason not to surrender to what seems inevitable.
Does the stargazer stand up and save thee from these things that will befall thee? Christ is here. The Antichrist is here. We must forestall the inevitable. I believe that's the reason that we came together at the end of days.